What's up everyone? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name is George, and in today's video I'm going to talk to you about PUA and about the debit card. So I did receive my debit card finally, and in today's video we're going to kind of get into that. I did transfer the money straight from my debit card to my personal bank account, so I didn't have to go to the bank to withdraw money. I'm not planning to use the debit card to buy products at the store, to go to the bank and withdraw the cash. I'm actually just taking the money from the debit card and putting it to my bank. So I'm going to show you a little bit about that process. But before we get into today's video, if you haven't already, smash the like button. If you haven't already signed up for Instacart, then there's some links below. If you're looking to get out there and make some extra money, the links are below. Check out Instacart. Alright, with that being said, let's get into the video. So I know a lot of people haven't actually received their debit card yet, and actually some people have still been back and forth in the process, but I know it's kind of a tedious process. But once you get through everything, once you get your debit card, I'm going to show you what you need to do next if you want to transfer your money straight from the debit card to your personal bank account. You can use the card apparently to withdraw money if you go to Bank of America and use it there to pull out cash, or you can use the card at stores apparently. So I personally wanted to just take the money from the debit card, put it into my personal bank account. That's just what I wanted to do. Alright, so pretty much what happened was, once I finished filling out the PUA application, I got some notifications telling me that, you know, I'll be receiving some documents in the mail, and then I eventually got a notification that said, check your unemployment account. You have a notification. Check the unemployment account, saw that I was qualified for a certain amount of money and that I had to certify those weeks. So I had to go through the process of answering some questions that the EDD wanted to know, and that basically, after finishing that made the money available to me. But the issue was, I didn't have the debit card, so even though I was qualified for those weeks and that money, I didn't have the debit card, so I couldn't get access to the money. But now I have the debit card, and I am able to get access to the money, and I can actually just transfer the money directly from the debit card to my bank account, and I'm going to show you how I did that. So I'm in California, so if you live in California, then this is pretty much going to be exactly the same process that you're going to go through. I mean, some of the things that you might have to do are going to be different. Obviously, you're going to enter in your personal information, but if you live in a different state, then it's probably going to be a similar process, but it may be different just depending on your state. But anyway, with that being said, let's just hop into it. I'm going to do a screen recording here. Okay, so now we're going to get into showing you about the EDD debit card. So I got the EDD debit card, and what I did was on the paper, it shows you which website to go to. For this, it's for me, it was bankofamerica.com/EDD card, and that's for California. It may be different if you're in a different state. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure. But on this page, it says, activate my card. Okay, so you go over to activate my card after visiting bankofamerica.com/EDD card. That's for California. Not sure if it's different in another state, but you click activate my card, and it's going to lead you through the process of activating your card. You basically just enter in your personal information and your card number, and I already did that, so we're gonna go into logging in. Okay, so then you gotta log in, and it's gonna ask you for the security code, so 3-digit security code, which is the number on the back of your card. So just enter that. Okay, so they're very secure. They're very secure on this. They're asking me for the passcode on the back of my card, and they're texting me. So they're doing, it seems pretty secure. So this is the second time I'm signing into my account. I've already done a transfer Okay guys, so here I'm logged into the EDD debit card. So after you set up your debit card, then you're going to come over to this page and it's going to tell you what your available balance is, and it's kind of going to just tell you the transaction history. So as you could see, the EDD deposited all these payments, which I certified in the UI online account, so the unemployment online account. That's what I was telling you. After I certified those weeks, meaning that I told EDD, I was still looking for work, answered their questions, filled out the form, then they make these funds available. And then once you have your debit card, then those funds are available here on the actual debit card. So it's basically like your own kind of bank account right here. But what I did was, instead of leaving the funds in here, I transferred them to my personal bank account. As you can see, I have $270 still in here, and that's because they only let me transfer $5,000 at a time. So right here you can see the payments, the funds deposited here in the account, and then you can see that I withdrew $5,000, and that means I transferred it to a checking and savings account. And I can just click down here, and you can see that. So it's pretty cool, and that was pretty exciting, honestly, to see this money available, because it took quite a while for that money to become available, going through the whole application process, and and then having to certify for the money, and then having to wait on the debit card. So it's a process. It's quite a process, and I still have $270 here. Your available balance is how much you can spend right now. So I can actually spend that on the debit card, but what I'm going to do is leave that money there, wait to certify for the next couple weeks, and then go ahead and transfer that money to my bank account. Okay, so here we're in the account. As you see, the available balance, and you want to transfer money. So what you're going to do is basically just go up to the part where it says My Money, and it's going to show you balance and transaction statements, transfers, ATM locator, disputes, and transactions. So just go ahead and click transfers. And I already have my checking account set up, so you're basically going to need your account number and your routing number wherever you want that to go. But it says here that it's going to take up to 2 business days to get your actual money once you transfer it. But down here you can see it's going to tell you what your available balance is and how much you can transfer up to. It says something about fees here, but I was not charged any fees, and you shouldn't be charged any fees for just transferring to your checking account. So pretty much on this page, once you click transfers, if you haven't set up your checking account already, that's when it's going to prompt you to go through the process of setting up your account number and your routing number. And then it's really simple and self-explanatory. But that's pretty much how you do the transfer. And once you do that, you would enter in how much you want to transfer, and then click transfer, and that money would be sent over to your checking account wherever you had that set up. What I'll also do is I'll just sign into my bank account real quick so that you can see that I actually received this money into one of my bank accounts. Okay, so here we are in one of my bank accounts. As you can see that the ACH Electronic Credit Bank of America fund transfer with my name, and then it shows you the $5,000 amount and how much was in my bank account. But yeah, that's pretty much the bank account. I just showed you guys that I got the funds into the debit card for EDD, for unemployment, and then I was able to transfer those funds just by setting up the debit card account through bankofamerica.com/EDD card. And when you get your debit card in the mail, it's going to tell you exactly what web address to go to, and it's pretty self-explanatory from there. You just go to activate my card, and then you enter in your card information. It's going to walk you through all the things that it needs from you, whether that's your name, address. It's just going to walk you through those things. It's very simple, very easy. And then you can choose whether or not you want to keep that money on the debit card, or if you want to just transfer the money to your personal bank account. I personally wanted to transfer the money straight to my bank account so I could just use my debit card or pay bills from there. If you want to keep, I keep the debit card anyway, but if you want to use the debit card at a store or go to Bank of America and withdraw cash, I believe you can. So just check that out, just double check that. But for me personally, I am not doing that. I'm just setting it up straight with my bank account. This way, every time I certify the next 2 weeks, it's there. I can transfer it straight to my bank account and get access to that money or pay bills, what have you. So hopefully that video was helpful to you guys. I just wanted to show you how to go through that process once you get your debit card, and that yes, it is a process, and I know a lot of people still haven't gotten their debit card, or they're still working on their PUA application. But once you jump through all those hoops that they're sending us through, you can get access to the money pretty easily. It's just you got to get through that process first. But yeah, hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully you guys are staying safe. And thanks for watching the Rideshare Hub. Again, my name is George. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them. And if you haven't checked out my channel already, go check it out. It's just my name. I'll leave some comments below so you can click right over to it or just type it in. But if you haven't smashed the like button already, go ahead and smash it. And hopefully I'll see you guys in another video.